Rafael Nadal hails Casper Ruud from one Madrid champion to another. Casper Ruud clinched his first Masters 1000 crown in Madrid. Thus, the Norwegian claimed his first notable ATP title from the seventh final after ousting Jack Draper 7-5, 3-6, 6-4 in 2 hours and 29 minutes. Rafael Nadal knows how to conquer trophies in Carja Magica, winning 4 crowns between 2010 and 2017. The 22-time major champion praised Ruud and his performance, congratulating him on his career-best title and calling it a well-deserved one. Rafa and Casper are tied with strong links. The Norwegian arrived at Rafa Nadal Academy in September 2018 at 19 and stayed there for a couple of years, improving his game and working with one of the greatest players of all time. Ruud had been struggling to display his best tennis at a Masters 1000 series following last year's Monte Carlo final. However, the 26-year-old changed that last week in Madrid, besting 6 rivals and ending his terrible run in the notable ATP finals. Draper was the favorite, but it did not go his way after the second set. Casper produced a notable comeback in the opening set and sealed the deal with a single break in the middle of the decider. They won 99 points each. Ruud denied 4 of 7 breakpoints and provided 3 return games from 10 opportunities. It was a high-quality duel, with more winners than unforced errors. Casper outplayed Jack in service winners and from the baseline. A left-hander reduced the gap in the points at the net but could not emerge at the top and clinch his second Masters 1000 title of the season. The Briton made a strong start. He broke in the third game of the match and held in the next one for 3-1. Draper served for the opener at 5-4 and experienced a setback. Ruud attacked on a breakpoint and pulled the break back for more drama. World number 6 lost the ground in those moments and suffered another break at 5-6. Thus, Casper wrapped up the first part of the duel in 52 minutes, rattling off for games and moving closer to the finish line. Jack served well in the second set. He clinched a break in Game 7 with a forehand down-the-line winner to forge the advantage. The Briton faced 2 breakpoints in the 8th game and erased them with winners before firing another from his forehand for 5-3. Draper made another push on the return in Game 9 and seized the third set point to force a decider after an hour and 29 minutes. Jack denied 3 breakpoints in the third game of the final set to remain on the positive side. He could have moved in front in the next one after generating 2 break chances. Casper saved them and held with a powerful forehand for 2-2. The Norwegian clinched a break in the 5th game after the Briton's loose backhand. Thus, he moved in front and held at 15 in the next one to cement the advantage. Struggling in those moments, Draper faced another breakpoint at 2-4. He saved it and held to remain in touch. Ruud secured the 8th game with a forced error and served for the title at 5-4. He held at love with a forced error, sealing the deal and celebrating his first notable ATP title at 26.